I think you might be interested in listening to what Tyreek Hill's response was to the incident that happened on Sunday in regards to him in a police encounter. So let's listen in to see exactly what Tyreek had to say and why did his actions act like that. Let's listen
in. What the police union has said about this?
No, I haven't.
So the police union says you're driving leading up to this traffic incident, quote, put, quote, others in great risk of danger. So they're accusing you of driving in a dangerous manner.
Okay.
And then they say in the aftermath, you're saying you were cooperating.
Right.
The police union says you were not cooperating.
Right.
It sounds like you very much dispute what the police union is saying.
I mean, everybody has their own sides, their own version, and I feel like they do that, to kind of protect, the officer, which is right. You got to have, your teammate back, but I feel like at the end of the day, if you like roll up on somebody all hostile, knocking on their window, and they already got their ID, ready for you. It's not like I said, you're not getting my ID, you're not getting my ID. It was one of those situations where it's like, here go my ID, sir, and I let back up my window. He said, let it down, I let it down. Then that's when it went from 0 to 10. The other officer came in, just pulled me out.
Have you seen what the police union has said about this?
No, I haven't.
So the police union says you're driving leading up to this traffic incident, quote, put, quote, others in great risk of danger. So they're accusing you of driving in a dangerous manner.
Okay.
And then they say in the aftermath, you're saying you were cooperating.
Right.
The police union says you were not cooperating.
Right.
It sounds like you very much dispute what the police union is saying.
I mean, everybody has their own sides, their own version, and I feel like they do that, to kind of protect, the officer, which is right. You got to have, your teammate back, but.
Tyreek.
Like at the.
Tyreek.
Hey.
Tyreek. We all seen the video. I can't go with you. I can't. Hey, y'all gonna beat me. Hey, listen, y'all just don't know how I get beat up in comments. It's fine. Somebody have to do the dirty job. Especially when it comes to these men, they swear down I'm totally against them. But what I'm against is when you're wrong, buddy. You're wrong. Sorry. I really don't got nothing else to say. Y'all heard it for yourself. Y'all heard what his response is. You hear what his reasoning is behind it. No, Tyreek, you can fool us on a lot of things, but you cannot fool the camera. Did man ask you multiple times to wind your window down? He didn't start beating on the window until you act like you didn't hear him. You were entitled. And you felt like you can get away with it. Now, do I believe you put everybody in jeopardy because you were speeding down Miami Gardens Road? No, you didn't put nobody in jeopardy, damn it. There wasn't nobody there. You were speeding just like the rest of us do. You should have just took your ticket and went on about your business. The rest of that, it wouldn't have happened had you not did what you did. Take your ticket, get to that game, and do what you have to do, and then you fight back at another time. But you were speeding. That's what started it. And from speeding, you were resisting because he shouldn't have said nothing to you. He shouldn't have stopped you. You shouldn't have been in, because when y'all start making money or you feel like you're high profile and you feel like you're invincible, you feel like you can do things like that and you can get away with it. But what about the rest of us out here? We wouldn't have gotten off on a charge. You literally just got off on a huge charge. You should not have been playing in that game, and you did. You were absolutely wrong, and you got a whole lot of people involved in it. I don't know why you don't want to hold yourself accountable. You already made me do one video where the initial video came out. I had your back, but something kept telling me wait until the video. But the fact that so many people, I was waiting on a video to try to look at the footage to see what really happened. We have to wait months and months and months. You got the footage less than 24 hours later. That's called privileged. You got so many chances. Your record didn't get scorched up or scotched or whatever you want to call it. One person said to me today, because I didn't pronounce the word literally correctly, I guess I said literally. Whatever it was. I mean, this man beating this woman to a pulp, and you worried about how I pronounce the damn word. Man, get off my damn channel. I don't even know who he was, but I'm going to tell you this, Tyreek. You're not off my channel. Right now, you're on my channel because I defended you to an extent. I got so many comments how, can you see? Can you this? I could see very well. I gave the same report that everybody else gave, which was What the hell are we looking at right now? But it just goes to show people, all my queen kings and things out there, those that did subscribe, those that didn't, okay, thank you. I appreciate you for watching anyway. What it did show us that believe none of what you hear and half of the stuff you see. We believed half of the video we seen with you. Half of it. Those officers didn't come behind you for no reason. I'm going to post that video in the description. They came behind you because you flew past them like I just did. I mean, you a cutie pie, but you can't have your cutie pie all across the road going 50 and 60 miles an hour on a 45, 50 mile an hour road, and you know that there's activity going on because you're a part of the event. Then you want to come over here and you want to take accountability for your behavior and your actions. No half this time, half-ass. You need to take all the responsibility, because you the one that caused them to pull you because you were speeding. You caused them to ask you multiple times to wind the window down. You caused them to snatch you out the car. Now, some of that behavior from the police officers, it was beyond. I'm not holding you accountable for that. But the problem with it is one action causes the other action, leads to the domino effect. Once the dominoes fall, how can you catch them? That's what just happened in this situation. And I thought you were going to come on here and hold yourself accountable because you had so many people rooting for you. Now look at, so many people are against you now because you did that, and you still not holding yourself to be accountable. Shame on you. Shame on you, buddy. At the end of the day, hold yourself accountable. Take ownership of it and use this as a learning lesson. Use your platform to apologize and say, you know, I know there are people out there that innocently go through stuff like this. And I incited a situation that could have been prevented. I brought a lot of people involved in that almost went to jail, had to give up license, pulled over on the side of the road, reporting in on the phone call. You had 1,000 people calling Drew. Did Drew change his phone number yet? Because damn, all of us know. You tell Drew I probably need him for management, because man, they be eating me up in the comments, but your girl ain't mad at him. That's what they're supposed to do. But at the end of the day, Tyreek, you were wrong, and you're still wrong, and you're still not holding yourself accountable. You need to take some sort of accountability for your actions. The same way everybody want everybody else to do it. I don't know why certain people get held to certain levels and standards, and then us low people, we got to get crapped on because of people like y'all. We can't buy our way out of stuff. You basically used your reputation, you used your name, you used who you were, and you didn't even get fingerprinted. You were dead wrong. You're the only one that got treated like that and still walked away as if you were the innocent one. Wonder if charges is going to be pressed against you for that. Yeah, I'm beating you up. This your girl, Queen Dee Dee, with Dee Dee Said It. I might bring something else to you. I don't know yet. Like, share, comment, subscribe. You do whatever you want to do with me. I just say get to know me. Clearly, this is another part to it where they're showing it from the beginning. They ready to roll. They ready to roll on anybody. He's speeding.
Officer speeding! Go forward! No, we got him here. 6 o'clock.
And this part of it actually is coming from a different news station, a different station, ABC WFAA. So this part of the footage is, as you can see, the other one was where the officer actually walked up to the car, but this one is showing while he's driving down the road.
Don't knock on my window like that, man. Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Don't knock on my window. Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Don't knock on my window like that, no. Like what? Don't knock on my window like that. Why you have it up? Don't knock on my window like that. Why you have it up? I have to knock to let you know I'm here. That way you can lower it and talk to you. Get my ticket, bro, so I can go. I'm gonna be late, gang. Do what you gotta do. Keep it down. Hey! Keep your window down. Hey! Keep your window down. Keep your window down. I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We're not playing.
Okay, so we seen this part. If y'all want us to fight for y'all, you got to give us a better reason. This is why you have to be careful who you're defending. The problem that I'm having here is the first thing that we see is officers mistreating someone because we seen part of the story. Raising my hand. And I'm not the only one. Normally they don't give us body footage this early because there's been so much in communities, which I'm not playing a victim. I'm not giving him an excuse because I mean, from what I could see, it looks as though he's speeding. Flying down the road like that, that road right there is, if I'm not mistaken, that's a 50, between 55, 50. I think that's a 50-mile-an-hour zone right there. So he may have been going 60. And I don't see any traffic. For them to be getting ready to play a game, there's not enough traffic there. So before I'm looking, I'm like, okay, how could you be speeding? I know I was just in that area, but I'm looking at this area now. Maybe because half of the roads are shut down there because of the football game on Sunday. Been really shut down since like Thursday or Friday of last week.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
He's asking for a seatbelt.
Like what? Why you have it up? Don't knock on my window like that. Why you have it up? I have to knock to let you know I'm here. That way you can lower it and talk to you. Get my ticket, bro, so I can go. I'm finna be late, gang.
So now we were looking at this and we're wondering, okay, how did it go from a simple traffic stop to get out the car on the ground? You got your clean white t-shirt on, your white beater, they call it, and how you get stomped on your knee. If one person got their knee in the back, the other one got their elbow on your forehead, the other one got their kneecap on your toenail. I mean, it was a lot going on here. But now I'm looking at the full story, Tyreek. I mean, come on, how can we defend you with this type of behavior? Listen, this is your girl Queen Dee Dee with Dee Dee Said It. I can't defend it all. This right here, yes, he was very calm, very subtle, but this is not what started it. I cannot defend you if there's no defense. When you knew you were speeding down the road, sir, pull over. Get your speeding ticket. They said leave the window down. I was just first questioning, how did you know he didn't have on the seatbelt? Well, the reason why we didn't know, because now we see the other part of the footage where the officer rolled up on you and you had your window down with no damn seatbelt on, and you know there are certain things in Miami you can't do, including put a phone to your ear. Those are offensible charges where they could pull you over without other probable causes. Seatbelt became one of them in Florida. A cell phone became one of them in Florida. Texting is one of them in Florida. You got to know the rules when you be around here. At the end of the day, you got everybody coming to your defense. Why? Because they're looking for you to play football, but you're not telling that you were actually speeding. You call